I was weirdly excited for this, like giddily excited, and not just because the trailers made it look like a generic studio film that I could make fun of, but because it looked like a film that would make me feel like a 7-year-old again, and it certainly succeeds. I don't want to make myself out to be like the biggest Sonic fan, because I haven't been following it since Generations, but I still own all of the episodes of Sonic Underground, Sonic X, and the original series on DVD, and I even have the goddamn comics. So, yeah, I was a huge Sonic fan back in the day, and I ended up goddamn loving this film. And I know this invalidates any further film criticism I give, and I know this invalidates any further film criticism I give, but I even think it's objectively good. Like, yeah, characters give their backstory and their whole character in expositional dialogue, but they then go on to be relatively fleshed out, and also there's a fart joke, but I guess people like those now because of the lighthouse, I don't know. And obviously, you know, writing is, the plot's basic, and there are so many points where Sonic could easily not face the problem, but he just doesn't for the sake of the plot. Yeah, and obviously, you know, come on, cinematography and score was very bland, but yeah. But I can excuse all of that because this is just a dumb, fun romp of a film for kids. And I know you're not supposed to say that, but come on, like, are you serious? Not every film has to be a piece of true kino intended for everyone of all ages. Although, this is actually a film that I think everyone can enjoy. 5-year-old, 15-year-old, 25-year-old, 35-year-old, 45-year-old, everyone will have the big dumb grin I had on my face for the entire film. Yeah, going back to the writing, the dialogue I thought was absolutely fine. Oh my god, I laughed so. This is the most I've really laughed watching a film in a long time, and not just in the cinema, like straight up. Although it's not for some indie film, it's just so nice to see the theatre packed and to experience that shared laughter with everyone, because this film was so goddamn funny. Jim Carrey, this is classic Jim Carrey, which I obviously grew up with as well. You know, this is really a return to form for him. Ben Schwartz, great voice acting performance. He really captured the essence of Sonic, and he just did a really good job. James Marsden, he's just a very charming man, so of course he was likable and good. I think it would have been nicer if it was a bit more self-aware. This is easily the best video game movie yet. I haven't seen the Alicia Vikander Tomb Raider film though. I don't think I like this film just because of a nostalgia factor. It feels very much like the tonally and the way it's presented, it feels very much like an early 2000s film, and that is not an insult. I'm not saying I like this film because of a nostalgia factor, and because I definitely don't think it relies on that, like, at all, but you know, it's definitely there, and it definitely helps the film. I goddamn love this film to pieces, and I think you should see it. Best Valentine's Day ever, by myself watching Sonic. I was expecting this to be a goddamn awful film, and now I think it's going to be a cult classic, and not in the same vein of Super Mario Bros. Because it's so goddamn awful, but in the vein of like Cat in the Hat, because some people think it's awful, some people think it's the greatest comedy ever, which is me. Yeah, spoilers after the credits, I think that's about it.
I'm on the move, can't stop me if you try. Coasting on now, baby, it's just me, myself, and I. Cause I'm on the move.
Okay, in my Far From Home review, I was like, that's the best post-credits scene. And then 2019 reviewed video, I was like, okay, no, Zombieland Double Tap is. Yeah, no, never mind. Sonic the Hedgehog 2020 is. Oh my god, the way I audibly gasped, and my face, my face. Oh my god, Tails. Baby Sonic was cute as hell. Was James Marsden calling a raccoon a trash panda a reference to Guardians of the Galaxy, or no? I think that's all I really have to say about spoilers, because obviously this, I mean, nothing you can spoil other than the jokes that I personally thought were good.